This country has come a long way since mobility accessibility has become an important and integral part of society. Joining us with what the future holds is Tammy Wallace, Program Coordinator for the state's Assistive Technology Program at the University of South Carolina. It's good to see you, Tammy. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So specifically, we're talking about access to wheelchairs. Now, why is this such an important focus for you and for your organization?
Well, when people experience car accidents, different types of situations, they end up in the hospital or rehab center. And when they come out, they need access to a customized wheelchair. And it is difficult for them until they get that wheelchair.
So is this specifically for people who have sustained injuries, or is this also for people who just through illness, disease, just an inability to walk? Is this also for them?
Yes, absolutely. It's for anyone who lives in South Carolina who has experienced some type of paralysis.
Okay, so tell us more about this program. So what do you do there?
The South Carolina Assistive Technology Program is the federally funded program for assistive technology. So we work with people to get the correct assistive technology in their hands. So we work with schools, we work with seniors, we work with people with vision loss, hearing loss, we work with people who are nonverbal. And how we came about writing this grant through the Christopher and Dana Reeves Foundation was that we were seeing a huge gap. When people would leave the hospital and the rehab center, it would be 6 weeks, 8 weeks, sometimes 4 to 6 months before they would receive their wheelchair.
Wow.
So we felt like we could do something about filling that gap for them.
Where are these wheelchairs manufactured?
Actually, the wheelchairs that we purchased, and we do have them in our hands right now, so they're ready to be loaned out, but they were purchased from National Seating and Mobility.
So are they making wheelchairs here in this country or wherever they come from at a decent enough pace, or is that something that you're also working on trying to get these wheelchairs manufactured more quickly so that they get to the people who need them more quickly?
Absolutely. The companies do a really good job about getting the wheelchairs manufactured. It's really just the whole process of becoming newly paralyzed and having to get the insurance, whether you have private insurance or you have to apply for disability, or you have to possibly get on Medicare, Medicaid. So it's really just that process of getting all those steps taken care of so that they can get the equipment that they need.
Now, when you talk about wheelchairs, they're expensive.
Yes.
How much does an average wheelchair cost?
Well, the wheelchairs that we purchased for this program, we have 3 manual wheelchairs and 3 power wheelchairs, and they are upfitted for people with paralysis. So they do have additional features on them for those people. So like tilt, so they could tilt back and rest. They can, tilt, and they can lift themselves up so they can open door openers. So a lot of different features, additional features have been added. So but I will say the manufacturer did work with us to allow us to get 6 chairs so that we could fulfill the needs around the state. So I don't have the exact numbers of how much those cost. The grant was for $75,000, and we did use the majority of the money to purchase the 6 wheelchairs.
Goodness gracious, $75,000 for 6 wheelchairs.
Yes.
So the cost to the individual, so these wheelchairs are being provided at no cost to the individual, is that correct?
Right, and it is a loan.
Yes.
It is up to a 6-week loan.
Okay, so that's until they can secure their own.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a wonderful program that you've got going because when you've lost your mobility, you take it for granted. You don't realize how little access you have to just the most common things that you were so used to previously that you no longer have. So these wheelchairs are truly something that keeps them moving, that keeps them active in their life. So this grant that you were just awarded, this is the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation grant. Now you also have some upcoming virtual programs. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Oh, yes. We have been doing an AT Expo for the last 27 years here in Columbia, South Carolina. And it is a statewide event. People from all over the state attend this event. And because of the pandemic, we did not want to cancel the event because people depend on the information that they receive at this event. So we decided to take it virtual, like a lot of other people are doing right now. And we're really excited about the format that we've come up with. We are going to have 30-minute fast-paced demonstrations going on of AT equipment, and people will be able to attend 12 different sessions, and it is completely free. This will be the first time ever that people have to register to be able to attend. Because it is a virtual event, they will need to receive the Zoom confirmation email. And so you can go online to our website right now to register. That is scatp.med.sc.edu/expo. And they can register today. We actually already have about 700 people registered, so we're excited about that. We're about 3 weeks away. And it is totally free to attend. And this is the first year that we've ever been able to have a keynote speaker. And I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to bring a lot to this event. And the keynote speaker is Don Johnston. He is the CEO of Don Johnston Incorporated. And what's really unique about him and why we're excited to have him, he's not going to talk about his products during the keynote. He's actually going to talk about his personal experience having a learning disability.
Oh, interesting.
And the challenges and struggles that he went through as a child, through school, and what he did about it personally.
A little bit of inspiration along the way as well. That's wonderful, Tammy. Okay, so this virtual presentation, this is for people, targeted for people with disabilities, their families, seniors, educators, veterans, healthcare professionals. So you still can register for that, happening Tuesday, March 2nd from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tammy, I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.